And how do you think it's going so far?
It's going really well. We've got a lot of people out for the films, and the films are of excellent quality. So people seem to be really happy, from the audience to the filmmakers, with what they've seen so far.
And how much work have you had to put in to get this all done and perfect for
well, I do a lot of the administrative work, like writing grant applications and stuff like that. And then Kathy does most of the work to organize the festival, from contacting filmmakers, looking at the films as part of the selection process, dealing with the filmmakers on the phone, arranging when they're going to come in. So she does, and planning all the workshops that are happening at the festival. I'm just sort of there really to support her in the context of the festival. I know I do stuff on it, but I know she does a lot. She does a lion's share. So.
Awesome. And do you have anything else you'd like to add? Or?
No, I got a film in the festival tonight, Bliss Carman.
What was the film that you're working on?
It's a film about Bliss Carman, who's a famous Fredericton poet who this year would be his 150th birthday if he was still alive. So he was celebrated in the time when he was out, which was the turn of not last century, but the one before, so in the 1890s up to 1920s. He was around and very popular. Kids in their school books or literature books and stuff would have read one or two of his poems probably. At one time there's a school in Fredericton named after him now, and one in Ontario. And there's a subdivision in Fredericton. So he's a really interesting guy that people today may not remember too much about or have much information. So this film is just looking a little bit at his story.
So a lot of research went into it?
Yeah, I went to the archives up at UNB and the Harry Irving Library and got a bunch of books out on him and some of the other poets from Fredericton at that time. And then from that came up with a script to make it into the film.
Okay, so that's